promotion, and that makes the task a very difficult one for them.
Yeah, they know they can't leave this game without the 3 points, because anything other than the 3 points for Kotoku Shining Stars FC would mean that they would be booted out of the competition.
Kotoku are parading Rex Songine, Joseph Gato, George Osei, Ibrahim Song, Danguri Kesta, Dominic Osei Bonzo, Samson Chumesi, Solomon Na, Jeremy Alote, Emmanuel Asante, and Aprekwa Manfo. For True Democracy, let's go to Godfred Amwa, Joseph Mensah, Abdallah Muntari, Mahmoud Al-Hassan, Daniel Ergin, Aminu Al-Hassan, George Anderson, Zama Mazuk, Kwesi Mensah, Samuel Gona. These are the guys who have lined up for True Democracy this afternoon here at the Accra Sports Stadium. A reminder that we witnessed a goalless drawn game earlier this morning when Immigrations came up against Emmanuel City FC. Immigration got a red card. Emmanuel City failed to capitalize. What that means is that it's no more in the hands of Immigration to qualify. It will take some form of a miracle to see them go through. But for True Democracy and Kotoku, there's all to play for, especially for Kotoku, because they've also lost a game and they can't afford to lose another game.
They can't afford to drop any more points here after putting up a super performance a couple of days ago here against Newtown Youth, who are on top of their game. They know that the stakes are high for them. They've already kicked some ball already, so I don't know, talking about fitness, that wouldn't be a problem. They should look sharp for this one. But anything that will be coming from True Democracy would be a true mystery, because no one has seen them kick a ball in this tournament.
Kotoku gets us going at the Accra Sports Stadium. It's the second division middle league for Greater Accra. Ibrahim soon goes to the right side. Right.
Right back.
Throwing for True Democracy. First ball in enemy territory. Already True Democracy have a player down. It is Charles Mensah. He had attempted the clearance. It was Ibrahim Sung who left something on him when he tried to control the ball. But Mensah is on his feet and good to go.
They look extremely animated for a team that are playing their very first game in the tournament. True Democracy.
Goal kick.
And look at how they set up True Dem with a 4-4-2 flat, meaning that the two top of Charles Mensah and Samuel Gona will be doing a lot of the pressing from our front.
Good movement from Kotoku. Daniel Edgin with a very strong challenge that eventually wins his team a goal kick.
Yeah. As you can see, that was Emmanuel Asante trying to just safeguard that ball over the line for a Kotoku corner kick, but Edgin wasn't having any of that. Very, very strong and already showing how aggressive he can be in the heart of defense for True Democracy.
Godfred Amwa to take the goal kick. One of the experienced players on the field. Amwa played for Dreams FC and the Busua Dwarfs in the past.
You'll be feeling it's just the right way for these two teams to start this game. Kotoku with no points there, a goal difference of -2. They feel they need to start at the right pace, trying to inject some energy.
Danguri. Another throw in for Kotoku. Shining Star FC. Good movement from Gona. Tries to get back to Mensah. They still have possession. Here is Anderson. He finds Abam Mensah. Abam Mensah sends the ball into Kotoku's territory. And Anderson will charge on it. Good interception coming in from the left back, Joseph Gato.
Early pressure from True Democracy, and the fans are rocking in the stands already. That was a good ball from George Anderson. Just trying to make further runs into the box.
Kwesi Mensah to take the corner for True Democracy. Mensah swings one, the ball seems to have crossed the line before coming back in as a goal kick.
That's how charged up they are. True Democracy. We're talking about that corner kick from Kwesi Mensah. That was quite awful. At least that was a real chance for them to at least tested Rexford Ohene for the first time in the game.
Aggressive play from True Democracy. Here is Chumesi. He's trying to send one in for Solomon now, but ball goes out. Good play from Mensah. Cross comes in. Chance for True Democracy. Trying to weave their way into the enemy territory. Kwesi Mensah losing it. They win possession back It's a foul as Kwesi Mensah goes down. First yellow card of the game. I tell you what, this game promises to be full of fireworks.
We have
First yellow card of the afternoon, under 10 minutes. It is Joseph Gatto, the left back, who gets the yellow.
And it's the aggression with which they are playing with True Democracy of the ball. They are pressing very, very high.
Kwesi Mensah's delivery. Ball is still to go past the corner flank. Anderson unable to control the ball.
That was a good clearance from Ibrahim Song. We saw him in the first game. He was a rock, a pillar at the back for Kotoku Shining Stars, despite the fact that they gave away 3 goals in that game. We could be counting on him this afternoon as well with a defender.
Mensah's ball in. Charles Mensah. Good play from Mensah. Swings in across. A chance for the first goal. Goal kick. There's an appeal for a penalty, but not too sure about that.
That was a good ball into the channel from Charles Mensah. Did well to go past his first marker, and on the left foot floated that ball in. That was dangerous play. Dangerous play from George Osei, nearly catching the head of Anderson with his foot. Just look at that. Very, very dangerous. Fortunately, he walked away with that. Captain of the side for Kotoku Shining.
Referee rescinds his decision, and the throw-in will go in favor of Kotoku Shining Stars. Good play from Chumesi. He loses possession. Montari is struggling to keep the ball in, but he goes out for a throw-in.
Despite starting with some fight, the Kotoku looked to be the side on the back foot. We saw them play so well in that first game against Newtown Youth.
Gatto, that's all to pick out his man. Chance for Kotoku, and they found the opening goal. Kotoku Shining Stars have jumped into the lead. Apreku Amanfu have silenced the True Democracy masses here at the Accra Sports Stadium. Good delivery from Joseph Gatto. He's on a yellow card, but he's proved how he can be positive to the attacking play of his team.
We're talking about Kotoku Shining Stars playing on the back foot, and already one good holder play from the left back, Gatto.
He did want to get to Osei Bonsu, delivered well, and Aprekwa Manfo stepping up and really arriving at the party.
It was a great cross. One of the best you see from any fullback at all.
Here they go again. Kotoku Shining. Can they get a second? And coming so close. They are really giving Democracy a good run for their money.
And it's the run, the pace of the attackers that True Democracy are struggling to deal with. But nearly catching Godfred Amwa off his mark. He was aiming for the top corner.
Here is Gato.
That's what goals can do to a team. Starting on the back foot, and already they look like the better side all game. Kotoku, shining stars. We spoke about the fact that they lost their first game and they have their tails up coming into this one.
Bonso with a long ball trying to find the goal scorer Amanfo. Mensah. True Democracy trying to respond, but that's the brilliant tackle from Ibrahim Sung once again. Corner for True Democracy.
That was a good ball, very, very direct, trying to find the run of Samuel Gona. Great tackle from Ibrahim Song. The tempo of the game.
Kwesi Mensah to take the corner. Mensah swings one in, a header goes in, but goalkeeper has fumbled. Can they get the equalizer? That was very close, but calamitous from the goalkeeper. He could have paid for it, but for lack of accuracy on the part of True Democracy.
George Anderson and Cole trying to force an error from Rexford or Hene. He just giving that away, failing to deal with it. The first time of asking, just look at that. That was an easy ball to deal with. Fortunately, couldn't get a clean hands on it. It seems that True Democracy just want to respond quickly.
Free kick for True Democracy. And they found the equalizer. True Democracy have responded. Guess who? Samuel Gona has brought them back on level terms. And it's 1-1. What a game we have on our hands here at the Accra Sports Stadium.
We were talking about the fact that True Democracy wanted a response, but they wanted it as quickly as possible, and they have it. And it's Samuel Gona with a header. But what about that for a cross into the box? And they were still throwing more men forward. And that was the back of his head for that header. But that cross into the box from Kwesi Mensah, he's been on set-piece duties all afternoon. And just look at that. He improvised. He wasn't going to get a clean header. He tried his best. And he's gotten the equalizer.
Samuel Gona and Aprekwa Manfo have set the stadium alive here. Here is Kwesi Mensah trying to find Charles Mensah, but the ball falls to Joseph Gato. Here is Gato. Good pressure from Kwesi Mensah.
And it's the setup from True Democracy that allows them that space to press very, very high.
Here is Amanfo, the goal scorer. At this time, he won't get his way. End-to-end stuff. Here is Amwa. Long ball in. Mensah traps it down to his namesake, Charles Mensah.
It's the directness from True Democracy that you would always admire, the way they just go straight a couple of passes and they are already attacking.
Abamensa strengths one in, another header, but this time the flag was up for offside. And it's the first goal scorer, Samuel Gona, who attempted to get this one in but was flagged offside. Very tight call.
Again, by the right call, coming from an offside position to get his head on that one, Samuel Gona.
Kotoku Shining Stars have a player down. Solomon Na. He's complaining there was a tackle right on the left leg. Abamensa's throwing, but it's cleared away by Gato. Asante loses the aerial challenge. Danguri trying to win the ball, but unable to do so. Good play from Na. Gato. There's a foul against Dan Argent for that heavy challenge on Emmanuel Asante.
Both teams are playing with so much aggression, which is making the intensity of the game so high. You can see some rough tackles already. The yellow card being flashed. A couple of goals being seen here.
Kester Danguri. Osei Bonsu. Osei Bonsu still has possession down the left side for Kotoku. Good play. Solomon Na. Gato. Diving header away by Ejin. Gona. Anderson is stepping forward. Controls it back.
It's more of a gin present from True Democracy, allowing Kotoku Shining Stars any time on the ball at all. And whenever they have it too, they go very direct, hitting them through the channels.
Free kick for True Democracy. Aminu Al-Hassan has left the ball for Dan Ejin to take, and Ejin sends one in. Headed away by Danguri. Another header. Referee whistles. It's a free kick outside the box for True Democracy. Charles Mensah winning the foul for True Democracy, a decision that has sent the fans into some wild chance, anticipating the opener, but that's Danguri fouling Mensah in the process of trying to clear the danger.
Yeah, you could see Mensah also trying to go up to contest for that aerial duel. And it was Danguri who had to beat into it, but referee feels there was an unfair use of the arm over there from Kester Danguri.
Referee has whistled for the free kick to be retaken. Abdallah Muntari is behind it. Now I've also seen Mazouk behind it. Now Mazouk goes with a killer. He's trying to go with a cute ball over the wall, but it didn't travel that high. Ibrahim Song with a clearance.
They're having so many touches in the Kotoku Shining Stars box. Shows how dominant they've been in the third half. True Democracy, all their front line players working so hard without the ball, and on the ball too, going very direct.
Solomon now shows great strength, but he's lost the ball to Aminu. Abam Mensah sends one looking for Samuel Gona. He's sandwiched in between two players of Kotoku. He's gone on to commit a foul, and the decision will go against True Democracy. Ibrahim Song is not happy about how he fouled his teammate, George Osei.
That looked like a rough play, if you should ask me, from Samuel Gona. And he apologizes to George Osei. You can talk about his stature and his physicality, Gona. That could be one of his strengths as an attacker.
Good movement, but he's been stopped in his tracks. Jeremy Alote. Kotoku Shining Stars playing so well. Jeremy Alote stopped in his tracks. Dan Edgen, very strong lad, experienced player.
That's how combative it's getting now. Both sets of players showing so much strength and aggression, forcing their way to penetrate.
As a foul, referee looks on because Kotoku still have the advantage. They've lost it this time. It's getting overly physical. There's a chance for Kotoku. Can they get a second? It's a good block. Great block coming from the centre back, Mahmoud Al-Hassan.
What a block that was. You'll be thinking Kotoku has gone ahead again. But what a ball that was. Just look at the first touch. Beautiful first touch from Mahmoud Al-Hassan, going down right on time to block that one.
So the best of clearances from Kester Danguri. When Tari can't overlap pass that side, is a throw-in for Kotoku Shining Stars. Alote loses possession. Mahmoud Al-Hassan gives the ball away. Here is Apre Kwama for the goal scorer. Up against Mahmoud. Aminu Al-Hassan stepping at the right place at the right time to intercept.
That was a good interception.
That's a push and a foul against Kester Danguri.
Looking at the intensity of this game, end-to-end stuff here. Barely see any player standing on their toes. So the team's trying to win the ball as quickly as possible once they lose it.
Dan Edgen has fouled Emmanuel Asante. Free kick.
Needs to time the movement of Asante. Looks like Asante keeps dragging him out of position, Edgen.
Edgen comes into this competition with a great wealth of experience. He's played for 11 Wonders, Secondia Zakes Mediama, and Bechem United in the Ghanaian top flight. Danguri's ball in. Asante's delivery on the left-hand side. And that's wayward, very wayward. Ball coming from George Osei. Samuel Gona. Good play from Ibrahim Song, Kesta Danguri. Shumesi. Got to keep it right. There's a chance for True Democracy. Can they get a second? And they have the second. True Democracy have jumped into the lead. And guess who? Charles Mensah makes it 2-1 for True Democracy. They didn't come here to play, did they?
Not at all. They are not here to play. They are not here to joke around. True Democracy. What a response from them after going down early in this game. The lead 2-1 now. But look at that. Great strength being showed over there from Charles Mensah. You could see the defense of Kotoku Shining Stars struggling to deal with the space. And that was Song Ibrahim who couldn't stop him at all.
Was raising his hand, anticipating an offside call, but
we've spoken about the directness with which they play, and that direct ball from Joseph Abba Mensah. And it's Charles Mensah who equally does justice to that ball, slotting past Rex Wadohene.
It's a corner for Kotoku Shining Stars.
The fans look agog. You can't begrudge them.
Corner taken, defended well by True Democracy. Here's Samuel Gona, the first goal scorer. Mensah goes down and wins the foul for True Democracy.
Let's see what they are doing now. They are comfortable on the ball. They know how to play aggressively as well. But they love to go direct. Barely see them string it more than 5 passes in their own half. They always want to enjoy possession in enemy territory.
Georgia says crossing, header away, and it's a powerful one from Abba Mensah. This should be a foul. Charles Mensah, fouled by Kesta Dungari.
That was a clear chip on the second goal scorer, Charles Mensah. And talk about playing 4-4-2 flat. That's what you get from your attackers. Always running down the channels. And look at the combination. That partnership between Samuel Gona and then also Charles Mensah is really working to perfection for True Democracy. The defense of Kotoku Shining Stars struggling to deal with their pace and how quick they are.
Pressure on Kotoku Shining Stars, but they finally get out of the blocks. There's a faulty pass from Na. Gato goes down and wins the free kick.
Allowing them any space at all. True Democracy. And it's Gato who gets fouled. You can see there's always a man for every player on the side of Kotoku Shining Stars.
Minutes, cooling break. Indeed, they deserve the cooling break. What an intensive game we've witnessed here. I think it's been the hottest first 30 minutes we've witnessed so far. since the competition began on Saturday.
Obviously, and none of the three games, out of three games we saw here, saw 3 goals in the first half. That's the first game to produce 3 goals under 30 minutes. That should tell you that both teams are up for it. But True Democracy are still on course to pick up their first maximum points in their first game. Question being asked was how were they going to approach this game, because they were yet or the only side out of the 6 to kick a ball in this tournament, and already they look like a team that could trouble Kotoku Shining Stars all day.
Charles Mensah has been a victim of rough play in the opening 32 minutes of this game.
That's because they are putting him on the ball. They appreciate his quality. They know he has a good hold-up play. It's either a ball to his feet or a ball into channel for him to chase. And he's been great. He's had a great first half already, Charles Mensah.
Dan Adjans ball in, headed down. Here is Mensah. He's trying to find some more goal now, but the ball goes out to the goal kick.
He keeps chasing every ball. True Democracy. And again, the 2 attackers for True Democracy trying to combine Mensah and then corner. You could see that the centre-back pairing of
Early substitution. Gato has gone off. And his place taken by Moses Fianco. It's a foul against Mahmoud Al Hassan. Free kick for Kotoku Shining Stars.
It's been a while we saw them make an incursion. It's a free kick in a decent position for them to at least try and get level.
Fianco just came in and he wants to have a crack at this one. He whips one in and is pushed away by Amwa for a corner.
That had some venom in it. That was a great strike. Amwa just couldn't deal with that at the first time of basket.
Now takes the corner. Jojo says up against Muntari, can't go past Muntari. It's a foul against Anderson. Free kick, 35 minutes at the Accra Sports Stadium. Kotoku Shining Stars 1, True Democracy 2.
Yeah, that was a good call. You could see Kwesi Mensah. You can see that's the elbow against the chin. Of Samson Chimesi. Good call.
Here is Fianco. He's trying to get to Aprekwa Manfo, but couldn't reach the goal scorer of Kotoku Shining Stars.
The idea was a bit clear what he was trying to do.
Fianco's throw in. Again, Dan Urgent. His experience has come to bear once again. But he's ended up conceding a throw in. Miscommunication, and it can be dangerous, but nothing positive from Kotoku. Cross comes in, Dan Urgent's head our way. Fianco loses the challenge to Samuel Gona. Another foul. Foul against True Democracy.
Heckling over there. Gona. Listen that ball and just look at that in an attempt to win it. That was a bit of a rough play from Gona.
Kesta Danguri showing great desire. What a bad effort, but no power, no precision.
Not bad from the centre back. Feels it was time for him to also get a crack at it. Try to test Godfred Amoa.
Another chance for True Democracy. It is Charles Mensah again. Mensah finding it difficult to handle him. Abam Mensah goes down from the challenge of Amanfo Preku. Then is a foul against Kotoku Shining Stars.
They're winning all the second balls. They're not giving away the 50-50 balls. They're always first to it. It's a good call from the referee. You could see it was the right back, Joseph Mensah, trying to win that one, and Aprekwa Manfo illegally brought him down.
Well delivered, but nobody to connect that decisive cross from Kwesi Mensah. He's come up with some really incisive crosses in this afternoon's fixture for True Democracy. Aminu Al-Hassan. Flag is up for offside against True Democracy. It's Anderson on the far left.
Well, that pass to find him, yeah. You could see about 4 True Democracy players in the red zone. This time it was George Anderson. Quite a workaholic he is, Anderson. Seen him almost everywhere on the pitch.
Osei Bonster's ball. Foul for Kotoku.
The ability to retain the ball, the ability to win back the ball is something laudable, if you should ask me. True democracy.
Here is George Osei. Osei swings in across, away by Al Hassan. Samuel Gona up against Ibrahim Son, and Son brings him down. Referee has reached his pocket. It's a yellow card to the Kotoku Shining Star centre back for that challenge on the first goal scorer for True Democracy, Samuel Gona.
That was an aggressive play from Ibrahim Son. It's True Democracy just making these defenders work, extremely work this afternoon. They are putting the attackers into the channel every now and then with those direct balls.
Kwesi Mensah nearly took Rex Ohini by surprise with that delivery. He's often delivered for people to connect, but this was obvious he was aiming at goal.
No one thought he was going for goal, not even the goalkeeper, Rex Ohini. Yeah, had to take some alertness to clear that one.
Corner swung in by Muntari. Chance for the third, but it goes out for another corner.
They are not satisfied. True Democracy. They don't look pleased with a 2-1 score. They feel they have to get a job done before halftime.
Kwesi Mensah to take the corner. Ben Swanning, Rex Ohini, and they have the third goal. True Democracy have done the business even before the end of the game. Al Hassan added his name on the score sheet. What a performance. Mahmoud Al Hassan, the centre back, makes it 3-1 after this goal-mouth melee.
It's the crosses from Kwesi Mensah that he can deal with. Pinpoint crosses. Has the right technique, the right accuracy, and this time round, Rex Ohini is struggling to collect that one. It has the right curve, the right bend. Top cross. And the centre back Mahmoud Al Hassan right in the 6-yard box to tag that one in. Spoke about the fact that they want to go into the halftime break with a healthy lead. And they have one.
Good skill from Jeremiah Alote. They win the free kick.
They're playing with so much energy, True Democracy, and Kotoku Shining Stars will have to up their tempo a bit if they want to match them.
George Osei goes for goal, and what deuce with it.
That wasn't a bad effort from the captain, George Osei. Has bended one over the wall, trying to squeeze it to the left bottom corner.
More crosses the line as Abam Mensah struggles to keep it in. It's 2 minutes of additional time. 45 minutes already up, and he came in no time.
It was just quick. 4 goals in the first half. It seems True Democracy are in cruise control, but they've worked hard for it. I believe that's the most we've seen a single team score in 45 minutes so far.
True Devil have a player down. Samuel Gona, the first goal scorer.
He's been working tirelessly, chasing every ball. Was a relentless character. And the fans also, it was worth it traveling all the way to Tema, to Accra to watch their team play.
Damn! The game is not yet over. But you should be at the Accra Sports Stadium to have a look at these fans and how they are charged up. This is where Ibrahim Song must be careful. He's cutting a frustrated figure, and they are 3-1 down. He's already on a yellow card.
There's a pressure from the forwards.
That's the halftime whistle. A thrilling first half that has produced 4 goals, 3 for True Democracy, 1 for Kotoku Shining Stars, who actually went on to score the first goal, but they've been pegged back big time, and it's a tall honor for them. It's been a very intensive first half.
It's been breathtaking here at Accra Sports Stadium, and it looks like Kotoku Shining Stars didn't know what hit them after taking the lead. You wouldn't say they sat aloof, but give credit to True Democracy. They really pushed them to the wall. They put them on the back foot. They threw everything at them, and they've been rewarded with 3 goals, and they deserve it. But we still have a game on our hands in the second half, I believe.
Greater Accra Regional Second Division Middle League Match Day 2, second game of the day. Halftime, Kotoku Shining Stars FC 1, True Democracy FC 3. In yellow tops over blue shorts and white socks to match. Osei Bonsu, Samson Chumesi, Solomon Na, Jeremy at Kotoku gets us going at the Accra Sports Stadium with the second division Middle League for Greater Accra. Mensa's bowling. Charles Mensah. Good play from Mensah. Swings in across. A chance for the first goal. Goal kick. There's an appeal for a penalty.
That was a good ball into the channel from Charles Mensah. Did well to go past his first marker, and on the left foot floated that ball in. That was dangerous play. Dangerous play from George Osei, nearly catching the head of Anderson with his foot. Just look at that. Very, very dangerous. We saw them play so well in that first game against Newtown Youth.
Gato, that's all to pick out his man. Chance for Kotoku, and they found the opening goal. Kotoku Shining Stars have jumped into the lead. Apreku Amanfo have silenced the True Democracy masses here at the Accra Sports Stadium. Ivory from Joseph Gato. He's on a yellow card, but he's proved how he can be positive to the attacking play of his team.
We're talking about Kotoku Shining Stars playing on the back foot, and already one good hold up play.
Here they go again, Kotoku Shining. Can they get a second? And coming so close. Democracy, a good run for their money.
And it's the run, the pace of the attackers that True Democracy are struggling to.
Mensah swings one in, a header goes in, but goalkeeper has fumbled. Can they get the equalizer? The goalkeeper, he could have paid for it, but for lack of accuracy on the part of True Democracy.
George Anderson and Cole trying to force an error from Rexford or Hene. He just giving that away, failing to deal with it the first time of asking. Just look at that. That was an easy ball to deal with. Fortunately, couldn't.
And they found the equalizer. True Democracy have responded. Guess who? Samuel Gunnar has brought them back on level terms. And it's 1-1. What a game we have on our hands here at the Accra Sports Stadium.
We were talking about the fact that True Democracy wanted a response, but they wanted it as quick header. But what about that for a cross into the box? And they were still throwing more men for it. And that was to the box from Kwesi Mensah. He's been on set piece duties all afternoon. And just look at that. He improvised.
He was to still have the advantage. They've lost it this time. It's getting overly physical. There's a chance for Kotoku. Can they get a second? It's a good block.
You'll be thinking Kotoku has gone ahead again. But what a ball that was. Just look at the first touch. Beautiful first touch. Up.
Shumesi. Got to keep it right. There's a chance for True Democracy. Can they get a second? And now the second. True Democracy have jumped into the lead. And guess who? Charles Mensah makes it 2-1 for True Democracy. They didn't come here to play, did they?
Not at all. They are not here to play. They are not here to joke around. True Democracy. What down early in this game. The lead 2-1 now. But look at that. Great strength being showed over there from Charles Mensah. You could see the defense of Kotoku Shining Star struggling to deal with the space. And that was Song Ibrahim who couldn't stop him at all. We've spoken about the directness with which they play and that direct ball.
To take the corner. Ben Swanee, Rex Oini, and they have the third goal. True Democracy have done the business even before the end of the game. Al Hassan, Rashid, what a performance. Mahmoud Al Hassan, the centre back, makes it 3-1 after this goal-mouth melee.
It's the crosses from Kwesi Mensah that he can deal with. Pinpoint crosses. Has the right technique, the right accuracy, and this time round, Rexford, it has the right curve, the right bend. Top cross.
It's the half-time whistle. A thrilling. We are back for second half action here at the Accra Sports Stadium. True Democracy leading at halftime by 3-1. The big question now is how Kotoku Shining Stars can come back into the game after True Democracy dominated and indeed took over the first half like nobody's business. Big 45 minutes awaits us, Josiah.
Huge one, especially for Kotoku Shining Stars. They were shredded into pieces in the first 45. Now they have to respond. They have to put up a good fight. And this one is not yet over. It's a 2-goal deficit for them. But you just be wondering what a coach have in store in the next 45.
True Democracy gets us going for second half action. Aminu Al Hassan's long ball in, headed down by Osei. Now, beaten to it. Here is Muntari. Not a good ball from the left back.
Seems they are starting just like they finished in the first high press. Put your two attackers on the two centre backs, prevent them from building up from the back and go direct.
Muntari to take the free kick for True Demo. Swings one in, dealt with by the defense of Kotoku. Another throw in. Gona, such a powerful lad with the cross in.
Really proven to be a free scoring side. True Democracy, winners of Zone 1, conceding just 13 goals in 21 games. That tells you how good they are defensively.
Fianco was trying to weave his way, but so many touches and ball goes out for a throw into True Democracy.
They need to make these little opportunities count, especially when they are in possession. You don't have to give the ball away cheaply. You're 2 goals down. You need to respond. And there's the time where you turn the half chances into goals.
Jojo say. Good play from Osei Bonsu. The pass was meant for the hard-working midfielder, Samson Chumesi, unable to get to it.
And it's Dominic Osei Bonsu pulling the strings deep in that holding role for Kotoku.
Here's Muntari, goes the safety first precaution, throw in favor of Kotoku, but they have a player down. True Democracy's Kwesi Mensah, who have distinguished himself as the dead ball specialist in his side. Very influential in those 3 goals scored. He'll need some attention, Kwesi Mensah.
And the head coach will be hoping that he would stay on. Could be a big blow to True Democracy if he's not able to continue. I think it's just a knock, he's fine now.
Solomon now wins the throw-in. Ball goes in, but it's cleared away. Gona up against Ibrahim Song. Making the run alongside him is Charles Mensah, but 2 players really not communicating well.
Yeah, well, that's how they love to play True Democracy, with those 2 guys up front. Very, very pacey and strong as well. Charles Mensah already on the goal, Gona as well. What was the final pass from Gona? Wasn't good enough. A bit overhit, if you should ask me.
Aminu Al Hassan has gone down. Referee Musa is calling for him to be attended to.
One thing you notice about the second half is how Kotoku's shining stars have also upped the aggression game. Feels like they were bullied in the first half by True Democracy, especially with the 50-50 balls and the aerial duels. And already we've seen a couple of True Democracy players on the turf. Earlier on we saw Kwesi Mensah, and now is Al Hassan Aminu.
Nations FC coach Kasim Mingo with his friend, former Olympics coach Yao Preko, observing from the VVIP. Someone like Okansi Mingo has got a soft spot for young budding talents, and he might just have spotted some of these guys and will try to convince them to Nations FC.
Obviously, and that's one of the things we said when the tournament started on Saturday, looking at the kind of personalities we've seen show up here to witness these games. Another strong challenge. Kwesi Mensah being bundled to the turf. As Giorgio say, the captain.
Here is Fianco. Just heckling. Heckling on the part of Arjun. Osei Bonsu bits into it by Muntari. That's a clumsy challenge on Chumesi. Free kick.
The referee still being lenient.
Fianco struggling to deal with that one, but he does well to go back to Ohine. Referee has whistled because there's a player down. That's Kwesi Mensah. He's gone down again.
Earlier on, I was thinking he was cheated and was able to continue, but it looks like there's a second time in 3 minutes he's going down.
Apreku is off for Johannes Esso. They've also brought on Prince Boache for Chumesi. So they pulled out their goal scorer, brought on fresh legs, hoping to come back. This tall order might just be surmountable and they get a corner.
That was a good effort from Emmanuel Asante. That was a very, very difficult ball to get something on, but he still managed to get it.
Ball's not gone out yet. They take possession. Here is Charles Mensah. Finds Anderson. Aminu Al-Hassan. Mahmoud. Muntari. Gona. They're playing so well. Delightful play from Democracy. Referee whistles. Decision has gone against True Democracy. 55 minutes. It's Kotoku Shining Stars 1. True Democracy FC 3.
Quite a lot of facet to their game. True Democracy, they can be good on the ball if they want to. They sometimes love to go hard as well, and that's something you can take away from their game. They go very, very hard with so much aggression. That's how come they were able to put 3 past this Kotoku Shining Stars team.
Solomon now sends a long one in. But Abiam done so. Mensah is up there for it. Another true democracy player has gone down. Referees calling for him to be attended to. But in the meantime, Kwesi Mensah can continue. Prince Yankee Adoa. Prince Adoa comes in for Kwesi Mensah.
They've taken on one of their most influential players in the game. Set up quite a number of the goals. Was also deadly from those set-piece situations. Adoa has some work to do after replacing him.
Aminu Al-Hassan wants to go for power from this distance, and it's very disappointing from the former Hasselhoff midfielder. Fianco. Here is Na. Switches to George Osei. Good play from the captain to go over the head of Anderson. Too much on it for Jeremiah Alote to get onto.
That's how Kotoku Shining Stars feel they can match through democracy. Don't allow them to win the 50-50 balls. They lost quite a lot in the first half. They gave away too many easy balls to True Democracy. Looks like they've gone back to the drawing board and they've worked on that.
It's a free kick. There's a complaint about a handball, but a lot of the players are going down most often in the second half. The intensity of the first half was too high.
Yeah, and they give quite a lot in the first half, if you should ask me. The running, chasing of the balls, not giving up, trying to push Kotoku Shining Stars backwards, trying to play on the front foot. They committed quite a lot in the first half, and I believe it's taking a toll on these players.
Free kick against True Democracy.
We've not really seen them bite True Democracy. Thinking because they were too down, they will be taking the game to True Democracy, and also looking at the fact that anything other than a win would mean they exit the tournament.
They have a chance for a third goal, but the flag goes up. That should have been the fourth. Flag went up. Sticking
That's
everything away from the move.
Charles Mensah wasted too much time over there. Just look at that. And that was a good play from Ibrahim Sang to play Charles Mensah offside.
That's reckless. from Aminu Al Hassan. He gets a card for it. He knows it. He's very familiar with this territory. Played for both Olympics and Hatzabok. Aminu Al Hassan.
That was very clumsy from the midfielder. Just wasn't winning that one cleanly. Made a lot of contact with the legs. Over Sante.
Chance for Kotoku Shining Stars to give themselves some hope of coming back in the game. Free kick for Kotoku Shining Stars. Musa whistles, and that's the breather they've been looking for. George Osei, the captain, has reduced the deficit, and there's a glimmer of hope for Kotoku Shining Stars.
That's just what he'd been waiting for. This is what he wanted, and now it's game on again. They decide not to bend that one over the wall. He spotted the space. He knew the goalkeeper was far off to the right-hand side, and he planted that perfectly towards the left-hand side. Just look at that.
Amwa probably could have done better, but he won't take anything away from the quality of that delivery from George Osei, the captain of the side. How bright can they shine before the end of the game? Still down by 3-2.
Spoke about the changes they had to make after that awful first half where they conceded 3 goals. Start winning the 50-50 balls, make good use of the set pieces. And that's what they are clearly doing now.
Fianco finds Patrick Boache. Powerful header comes in from Ibrahim Sang. Charles Mensah is flagged offside.
Again, wasted too much time. Mensah, just look at that. Failed to run back on side. And that header deep from midfield.
Gona, the first goal scorer, is out for Abu Ibrahim. "65 minutes now. It's 3-2 in favor of True Democracy FC.
I'm beginning to dictate the tempo now. Kotoku Shining Stars. Still feel there's something in this for them.
Free kick.
As I saw, Johannes, his very first major involvement is to bring down a True Democracy player. Some hard play over there from the attacker. Quite an awful ball there, not purposeful enough.
Mensah. Muntari's attempted cross goes over the post for goal kick.
Not the best of balls from Muntari, who was overlapping at that point. Such a silent left back. Barely see him making the news for the wrong reasons. He's really been decent from that left-hand side.
Jeremiah Alote holding on to the ball while enjoying all the fouls for his side as they go in search of the equalizer.
He needs to play more advanced, Alote. So we're creating these fouls around the 18-yard box, something more meaningful.
Aminu Al-Hassan loses the ball. Alote, chance for the equalizer. Can they get it? It's a good block once again. George Anderson stepping up to rescue his side.
They've been by far the better side the second half, exploiting the spaces being left by the attacking True Democracy. This time it was Alote who manages to find his teammate, but the shot was blocked by Mahmoud Al-Hassan.
Substitution. Alote will make way, and his place will be taken by Arcadius Young.
If he knew that was literally his last action, he would have shot at goal. Probably. He was selfless on that occasion, Alote.
Arcadius Young is in for Jeremiah Alote. Aminu Al-Hassan, the True Democracy midfielder, have also gone down.
We've spoken quite a number of times about the intensity, and it looks like that's why we're seeing most of the True Democracy players on the turf in the second half. They gave quite a lot. They pushed too hard in the first half.
Osei goes low. Here is the captain, George Osei. Couldn't quite get the ball well. Adwa wins the free kick. 70 minutes. 5 goals produced. 3 for the Tema-based True Democracy FC and 2 for Kotoku Shining Stars.
Seems Shining Stars are beginning to believe now. They're beginning to feel they could at least get some more goals.
Agent sends a long one in. Neong's first involvement. Here comes Arcadius Neong. Can't keep the ball in. Asante tried to get one through. Here's George Osei up against Anderson. That's what to get the cross in, but it's not good enough to locate any player in blue. Time for 2 substitutions. Good. Aminu comes in for Zama Mazu. And Mazu has been given the arm band. Hands the band. That's the other substitution confirmed. Kenneth Usu is in for Aminu Al-Hassan.
Seems to be a like-for-like replacement. Like some strict instructions from the head coach of Kotoku, Shadid Martin, now asking his players to go very direct now. They're running out of time. That's the reason why we're not seeing them string the passes quite a lot of times in their own half.
Ajin goes down. Here's Abu Ibrahim. Rexon in it, almost getting in trouble. Abu Ibrahim, Gold Aminu to Abu Ibrahim, kills one. Mensah is lurking with the header. Almost gets to the fourth goal. True Democracy are not losing their guard anytime soon.
That was beautifully worked into the box, and it was Abu Ibrahim trying to set up his strike partner, Charles Mensah, who was at the far edge. A bit of the high cross, but Mensah did well to get his head on that one.
Here is Asante. Can they get the equalizer? Adwa goes in to intercept. A brilliant play from the right back. He's been enterprising this afternoon. Joseph Mensah. And here's the goal. Goal Aminu looking for Abu Ibrahim. Abu was trying to go through the middle to find Anderson. Anderson wins possession. But Ibrahim Song comes in with a strong challenge. Referee sees nothing wrong with it.
It was a fair one.
And Adwa has committed a foul. Referee fixes a rush challenge from Adwa.
Like a good challenge, but you saw him pulling the shed of the sunshine shining. Kotoku Shining Stars player.
75 minutes. Pressure mounting on. True Democracy with Kotoku really stepping up their game big time in the second half. One True Democracy player has been taken off on the stretcher. Looks like it's Anderson. It is Anderson who has come off. George Anderson.
The second half, we've seen more than 4 True Democracy players being carried on the stretcher.
Here's Adwa. Ibrahim is offside.
That was very poor from Adoa, thinking he was going to spot the run of Charles Mensah, who was on the other side, left unmarked.
Mensah over elaborated. Lucky to have won the foul for his side.
That was an instruction to him. Mensah, try and be as teased as you can, try and win more fouls. That could just give them some amount of time to have some breathing space.
Muntari delivers. Powerful header from Fianco, but it lands to Mensah. Twisting and turning in the box. It's obvious tight legs have really set in, especially on the part of True Democracy. But here is Godavino, goes down. Referee has reached his pocket. He's going to flash his yellow card. And the captain, Judge Osei. Is it going to Judge Osei? Oh, he goes to Solomon Nah.
Solomon Nah.
Nah gets the yellow.
They are playing strictly to the coach's instructions now. They're trying as much as they can to win free kicks in the third half, trying to slow the tempo of the game. It's really been a draining afternoon for them.
Muntari delivers. Here is Owusu. Mensah. Adoa can't control. Here is Muntari. Now Mensah. Ibrahim Song taking no chances. He's able to help his side regain the advantage from the goal kick.
Mensah, with some protest over there, feels the last touch didn't come off him.
Awkward clearance from Al Hassan, throwing to Kotoku. Jojo says delivery. Arjun winning all the aerial balls. Clever from Avinu.
You can see True Democracy continuing to slow the tempo of the game after taking the game to Shining Stars in the first half.
Here is Anderson onto the path of Mensah. Now Muntari swings in across. Adoa unable to make the right contact. But here they go on a counter. Ball has crossed the line. Unfortunately, Nah can't keep it in.
So unfortunate. He thought he was starting a quick break for Shining Stars. Nah, he started the game in a more central area now. He's been pushed further wide, playing as a right winger now.
Foul against True Democracy.
It's quite evident both teams are playing with so many tired legs now. Seeing some persistent fouling.
Here is Muntari. That's a foul. So many fouls in this game.
Yeah, and it's because those were the instructions to the True Democracy players. You're tired now. Don't force the ball. Try and win as many fouls as you can. Will slow down the tempo of the game.
Foul against Owusu. Owusu is a former Tama Youth as well as a Shanti Gold defender. He traveled to South Africa to play for Black Leopards. During his prime days, he was rated as one of the best defenders on the local scene, Kenneth. Ball cleared away by Al Hassan. Foul against Adewa. Kesta Danguri.
It's a good play, showing so much composure and his partnership as well with Song.
Chance for Kotoku Shining Stars to equalize, and that's some brilliant defending from Muntari. Song loses possession, goal Avino onto the path of Abu Ibrahim, but the pass lacks quality.
Zali, too much weight in that pass. Too much. Abu Ibrahim expecting a perfectly weighted pass.
Here is Adoa. Now Anderson, can he get a fourth? Brilliant defending. That's top-class defending from Kesta Danguri.
Looks like he overstretches in the process, Kesta. But that was a clear, clean goal-scoring opportunity again. It was Charles Mensah who was trying to play George Anderson through, but for that intervention from Kesta Danguri, that could have been game over.
Avinu not on the same page with Joseph Abang-Mensah.
It's the most wayward pass I've seen all afternoon. Joseph Abang-Mensah.
Kenneth Owusu is a foul, too aggressive from Owusu.
You earlier on spoke about Kenneth Owusu being a centre-back, a defender. Today he's been deployed right in front of the back four, providing that cover and shield for them.
Judge Osai surging forward. Now, Osai delivers the cross, nearly finding the back of the net. That was a scary moment for true democracy.
Are you questioning what the decision was? Was he trying to head into a dangerous place to find a teammate, or he was just aiming for the goal?
Good play from Anderson, lovely. Now Adoa, Owusu, Aminu, Charles Mensah. Here is Adoa, unable to control, to even give up the cross.
Was aiming to square that one to a teammate. Quite a number of them approaching in the box towards the 6-yard area. At this point, at the back of the minds of the true democracy players, let's just see this game through. 3 points is the most important.
86 minutes, 4 more minutes to 90. True democracy leading by 3 goals to 2, and Kotoku Shining Stars doing everything possible to equalize. They've already lost a game in this competition. Another defeat will mean their middle league campaign is over. Here is Na. Now with a cross in. Ajin is always first in the air. He's been pushed and he wins the free kick right in this area against Asante.
The game is hard. It is very, very first game. I think he was going to struggle. to cope with the intensity of the game. But he's been very, very resolute. He's exhibited some leadership qualities as well at the back. Arjen.
Gold Avenue wins the foul for True Democracy.
Now it's all about game management from True Democracy.
Mensah's delivery. Abu is arriving, but it's good goalkeeping from Rex Oyene, who wants to quickly throw the ball forward. Referee Musa says, get it back.
And he thinks the free kick should be taken at the appropriate place. Rexford Oyene in a haste to just throw that one and launch it forward.
Great work done, but he's secured and he wins the free kick, which is quickly taken. Here is Asante. Very poor. It was Na who was aiming at Asante in that box. Nothing is working for them.
Especially Solomon Na. He's not really flourished at that right-hand side of attack. Struggled to get his crosses inside. Barely seen him complete any of the take-ons this evening, Solomon Na.
Danguri, Osei Bonsu. Now finds Osei. And ball is cleared away by Mahmoud Al Hassan. Osei's cross away by Mahmoud again. Osei Bonsu's delivery flicked on by Asante. Kotoku not giving up. The effort goes out for a goal kick.
Another disappointing effort from Kotoku Shining Stars. After pulling one goal back, we're thinking that it was going to be all to play for.
We've done 90 minutes. 5 additional minutes. It could be anybody's game between now and the next 5 minutes, depending on how serious you take it.
Depending on how both coaches approach this one. For True Democracy,
preservation matters.
Exactly, they could be thinking that we're almost there. Just need to keep our heads down and stay focused. But at this point, for Kotoku Shining Stars, just throw everything at your opponent.
Here is Fianco. Long ball in, away by Dan Agent. Anderson finds Muntari. He's trying to find Mensah. Seems to have put a muscle. Osei Bonsu.
It's another disappointed ball for a team chasing a deficit. Not really seen them take any risk at all. Kotoku Shining Stars. Thought they were going to throw caution to the wind and attack, attack, attack. That hasn't been the narrative from them.
Gold Avenue has gone down.
At this point, any more injuries could really worry True Democracy because they are out of substitutions. And there's still some more time to be done, about 3 more minutes left See the coach instructing them to play with a tight back four with two in front of them to provide some cover.
2 of the additional 5 minutes already up. Heading into the 10th minute with Gold Avenue, the substitute, being taken off the stretcher. He's been taken off. He only came in about a couple of minutes ago. Osei, captain, has done a good job today. He scored, and it's obvious that he's gasping for breath and energy at this point.
It's really been draining and challenging here, especially looking at how the first half went, 4 goals in it. And quite combative as well from these two sides.
Reckless tackle. Charles Mensah brought down heavily. Yellow card. It's a red card. This is second yellow. Ibrahim Sung. Immigrations FC got a red card in the previous game when the captain of the side, Amwa, was red carded. And now Ibrahim Sung, one of the best defenders in today's game, and actually in the tournament, has been red carded for that rather careless tackle on Charles Mensah. We're into the final seconds of the game. True Democracy a few seconds away from a very impressive win here. Kotoku have given their all, but their all has not been good enough. Here is Na, twisting and turning. Now Osei to Na, up against Muntari. Goes through the middle. Here is Na, up against Abu Ibrahim. Na. That should be a foul. Shet pulling. Good defending from Mahmoud Al-Hassan. Any moment from now, referee Musa will whistle for the end of the game. This certainly should be the final kick. Musa looks on with a broad smile. We've gone past additional minutes. That's it. True Democracy came, they saw, and they've conquered. An emphatic performance from True Democracy. An exciting 5-goal thriller. They've ended up as winners by 3 goals to 2. Fantastic performance. They considered the first goal, but they were able to claw back and score 3 goals. Kotoku got a second in the second half. Try as they did to get back into the game. True Democracy stayed on and ensured that they get maximum points at the end of this game. For Kotoku, the story is over, the journey is over, their middle league campaign has come to an end. For True Democracy, they can start dreaming about Division 1 football from the Accra Sports Stadium, full-time, the Greater Accra Region 2nd Division Middle League. Kotoku Shining Stars, 2, True Democracy, 3. Democracy gets us going for second half action. Aminu Al-Hassan's long ball in, headed down by Osei. Brought on fresh legs, hoping to come back. This tall order might just be surmountable, and they get a Musa whistles. And that's the breather they've been looking for. George Osei, the captain, has reduced the deficit. Shining Stars.
That's just what he'd been waiting for. This is what he wanted. And now it's game on again. He decided not to bend that one over the wall. He spotted the space. He knew the goalkeeper was far perfectly towards the left-hand side. Just look at that.
Aminu Al-Hassan loses the ball. Alote, chance for the equalizer. Can they get it? It's a good block once again. George Anderson stepping up.
For this better side, the second half, exploiting the spaces being left by the attacking True Democracy. This time it was Alote who manages to find his teammate, but the shot was blocked.
Abu Ibrahim, Gold Aminu to Abu Ibrahim, kills one. Mensah is lurking with the header, almost getting the fourth goal. Losing their guard anytime soon.
That was beautifully worked into the box, and it was Abu Ibrahim trying to set up his...
Kesta Danguri.
It's a good play, showing so much composure. And his partnership as well with Son. I said, my first game here, now in Kotoku, Nimsina Mobo. Wait, we need 3-2, but now who game the same?
Oh, it was not yes, sir, easy, sir. But yeah, the Nyamiasi, yeah, she say, your next game no so, Moboko Dam.
Yeah, who said na mutu America first half in second half no, mobile na more brand na more shish form. Na game plan after first half no, na then.
Your game plan first half no. Yeah, I say, yeah, per se, then you should go in the first and sana, near Bayenu, you know, on the son of Abdemon. Now,
Ujina Park, this one will concede the first goal, not then and then cause watch you.
Oh, not on yeah, easy, sir, but we're able to come back, yeah.
So, say, we need first game. Oshamba qualify for next round.
Oh, yeah, you Jizipa, you are wishing, we stand firm. Yeah.
All right, congratulations once again.
Okay, thank you, Medasi.
Coach, it looks like it just didn't go well for you. What happened to your side?
Oh, I think first of all, we just by social in the game now. I think some your boys no win was through. By any say we should bad of shitting. I think the referee so frustrated kakra. Social fit first half, copy second half na referee in the side. Inti Wama boys na away. By catch boys in say even though referee in the side, I think say body their best and they can do yeah.
Yeah, who clean goals on share. But then I'll say and Diambuamo was it a 50-50 balls and Mulusu?
Okay, I think say like some shots are we fouls now our referees no jomo no mo de chego no. I say when goals from share set pieces. And I say we corner you come na ogia. So ogia 18 so onya free kick 18 and advantage the same team no. In the end I say na bad of shitting. Ref na boy cry.
So say we fimu lessons when we see how they connect season.
Oh, I think yeah for Kotoku there yeah buy no. Yeah team now we say yeah buy for yeah team there marketing aspect. In here buy no yeah we try like we catch boys some like we entertain we fan. Even though you win, but this is the first time say but I think the next time say ba, the be probably home.
All right, wish you the best of luck next time.
Thank you.
Played in your very first game, you are walking away with 3 points. Were you pleased with the performance?
Actually, we've won, so I'm okay with that.
But we saw the intensity in the first half. Was the game plan to win all the 50-50 balls, to be very aggressive and try and score as many goals?
Actually, we came in with the tactics with our 4-4-2 diamond formation, but it's got to a time the officiating wasn't all that best for us, so it's also made that a little bit tense in the game, whereby we're losing all those 50-50 balls. But we still stick to our system, that the 4-4-2 that we're playing, and I think we're good.
In the second half, we saw most of your players on the turf. Does that give you any worries heading into your last group stage game?
Exactly, because I thought there was a little bit pressure from our fans as well, so the boys were so tensed, but we work it out.
Now heading into the last game, you face Newtown Youth. What are you going to do from now till then?
Actually, we watch their game, so we've planned what to do when it gets there. So definitely, when it gets there, we know how to cross the bridge.
Thank you very much for your time.
Welcome.
See, in yellow tops over blue shorts and white socks to match. Osei Bonsu, Samson Shumesi, Solomon Na, Jeremy Ab. Kotoku gets us going at the Accra Sports Stadium. It's the second division middle league for Greater Accra. Abam Mensah's bowling. Charles Mensah. Good play from Mensah. Swings in across. A chance for the first goal. Goal kick. There's an appeal for a penalty.
That was a good ball into the channel from Charles Mensah. Did well to go past his first marker, and on the left foot floated that ball in. That was dangerous play. Dangerous play from George Osei. Nearly catching the head of Anderson with his foot. Just look at that. Very, very dangerous. We saw them play so well in that first game against Newtown Youth.
Gato, that's all to pick out his man. Chance for Kotoku, and they found the opening goal. Kotoku Shining Stars have jumped into the lead. Apreku Amanfu have silenced the true democracy masses here at the Accra Sports Stadium. Delivery from Joseph Gato. He's on a yellow card, but he's proved how he can be positive to the attacking play of his team.
We're talking about Kotoku Shining Stars playing on the back foot, and already one good holder play.
Here they go again. Kotoku Shining. Can they get a second? And coming so close. Democracy, a good run for their money.
And it's the run, the pace of the attackers that true democracy are struggling to.
Mensah swings one in, a header goes in, but goalkeeper has fumbled. Can they get an equalizer? The goalkeeper, he could have paid for it, but for lack of accuracy on the part of true democracy.
George Anderson and Cole trying to force an error from Rexford on Hene. He just giving that away, failing to deal with it the first time of asking. Just look at that. That was an easy ball to deal with. Fortunately, couldn't.
And they found the equalizer. True democracy have responded. Guess who? Samuel Gunnar has brought them back on level terms. And it's 1-1. What a game we have on our hands here at the Accra Sports Stadium.
We were talking about the fact that true democracy wanted a response, but they wanted it as quick header. But what about that for a cross into the box? And they were still throwing more men for it. And that was to the box from Kwesi Mensah. He's been on set piece duties all afternoon. And just look at that. He improvised.
He was to still have the advantage. They've lost it this time. It's getting overly physical. There's a chance for Kotoku. Can they get a second? It's a good block.
you'll be thinking Kotoku has gone ahead again. But what a ball that was. Just look at the first touch. Beautiful first touch.
Shumesi. Got to keep it right. There's a chance for True Democracy. Can they get a second? And they have the second. True Democracy have jumped into the lead. And guess who? Charles Mensah makes it 2-1 for True Democracy. They didn't come here to play, did they?
Not at all. They are not here to play. They are not here to joke around. True Democracy. What down early in this game. The lead 2-1 now. But look at that. Great strength being showed over there from Charles Mensah. You could see the defense of Kotoku Shining Stars struggling to deal with the space. And that was Song Ibrahim, who couldn't stop him at all. We've spoken about the directness with which they play and that direct ball.
To take the corner. Ben Swanning, Rex Oini, and they have the third goal. True Democracy have done the business even before the end of the game. Al Hassan, Rashid, what a performance. Mahmoud Al Hassan, the centre back, makes it 3-1 after this goal-mouth melee.
It's the crosses from Kwesi Mensah that he can't deal with. Pinpoint crosses, has the right technique, the right accuracy, and this time round, Rexford, it has the right curve, the right bend. Top cross.
It's the half-time whistle. A thrilling. True Democracy gets us going for second half action. Aminu Al Hassan's long ball in, headed down by Osei. Brought on fresh legs, hoping to come back. This tall order might just be surmountable, and they get a Musa whistles. And that's the breather they've been looking for. George Osei, the captain, has reduced the deficit. Shining Stars.
That's just what he'd been waiting for. This is what he wanted. And now it's game on again. They decide not to bend that one over the wall. He spotted the space. He knew the goalkeeper was far perfectly towards the left-hand side. Just look at that.
Aminu Al Hassan loses the ball. Alote, chance for the equalizer. Can they get it? It's a good block once again. George Anderson stepping up.
This better side the second half, exploiting the spaces being left by the attacking True Democracy. This time it was Alote who manages to find his teammate, but the shot was blocked.
Abu Ibrahim, Gold Abiu to Abu Ibrahim, kills one. Mensah is lurking with the header, almost getting the fourth goal. Losing their guard anytime soon.
That was beautifully worked into the box, and it was Abu Ibrahim trying to set up his.
Kesta Danguri.
It's a good play, showing so much composure and his partnership as well with Song.
Chance for Kotoku Shining Stars to equalize, and that's some brilliant
weighted pass.
Here is Abdullah. Now Anderson, can he get a fourth? Brilliant defending. That's top class.
But that was a clean goal scoring opportunity again. It was Charles Mensah who was trying to play George Anderson through. But for that intervention from Kes.
Now, Osei delivers the cross, nearly finding the back of the net. Movement for True Democracy.
Are you questioning what the decision was? Was he trying to head?
That's it.